Hi guys, we're down at the boat dock. Boat ramps, I guess you could say. There's no dock. This current river. Let's find a place and park and get out of this car for a minute. Let's chat, shall we? I think we're going to get out and we're going to sit on that bench right there. No parking. Parking anytime. So let's go find us a spot. I think that's a nice little bench we can sit down on and have a little chat and look at the water. Alright, I found a place to park. The sign says parking this lot. Vehicles with boat trailers only. Parking this lot. Okay, well, I don't think I'm in any harm of being towed. There's no boat trailers out here right now. But let's walk on down here and enjoy the view for a minute. There are vehicles, and you hear trucks behind me. Whoops, that was the porta potty. Truck going there. Try not to act too or seem too strange here. Anyway, walking down here to the little bench. And people are looking at me. I just know it. Don't make eye contact. Alright. Isn't it pretty here? It's so pretty. I made a couple extra or other videos here before, sitting over in that corner. Squirrels were being fed, and they would come up for their breakfast. So I would come down and watch them. Sorry. Oh. I don't know, strange things I notice. I'm walking here on the sidewalk and the simple things that catch my eye. Maple leaf, I think. Anyway. My dad, anytime he would pour concrete, like at the house or anybody's place or whatever, him and my uncle, they would embed or make imprints of a leaf into the concrete. That just kind of put me in mind of my dad. Anyway, we're gonna sit on this bench for a minute. Hopefully nobody, oops, that fell over. Not really. I did almost lose my footing, but it's so peaceful. I am actually in town right now, so there will be traffic, and that's okay. And I don't know why I'm zoomed in so close. Let's see if I can gradually pull you out. Get more of a idea of get everything in full view for you. There we go. It's a little breezy today, not too awful bad. Beautiful, beautiful morning. So much to be thankful for. So many blessings. I'm looking up and I see an airplane up there. Where is it at? I don't know, have you ever looked up and just wondered where they going? Where they heading? Safe travels. Safe travels to whomever you may be. This is our current river. I hear a boat. No, I don't. That's a truck. We have a bridge that way. Bumpy finger. My bumpy finger, I'm sorry. My naughty finger. Naughty. Not naughty, but naughty. Anyway, alright guys, I did actually bring you guys down here because I want to focus just a minute on water and how important it actually is in every aspect of our lives. Saturday, we had to call an ambulance. I want to walk down a little bit closer to the water. But we had to call an ambulance for my mom. She was doing fine. My honey and I had just, oops, sorry. Let me walk and let you watch the road. Sorry. Somebody needs to watch for me. But anyway, we had stopped up at her house and visited with her and checked on her and everything before we had to come and pick my daughter up. Anyhow, and she was doing fine. She was actually did like a little guest appearance in my video and stuff, and I was showing a blanket and sharing it with you all, and anyway, she helped me with that, and she said hi and waved to the camera and everything, and but she's fine. Just throwing that out there real quick. But we had to call the ambulance. Okay, I had just got to town. I wasn't in town probably 45 minutes to an hour, and she calls me and she's like, "Where are you at?" And I could tell by the tone of her voice, how she sounded, that there was something going on. And it was alarming, of course. She's my mom. Oh my god, I hear people. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the car because they were kind of making weird noises. Maybe I'll keep you on. Here. Alright, that was just strange. Okay, there's a few people. Alright, maybe they're just walking. Alright. Oh, look, a blue crane. Or a crane. Where'd it go? I guess oh, there it is. Oh, can you see him? Let me zoom in. He's over there on that island. I don't know if you can see him. He's just walking out there. I think you can see him. Sorry about the wind, if it's blowing, disturbing the, maybe it's blocking out the lawnmower sounds. There's lawnmowers going behind me. Okay, anyway. I'm watching for these people behind me. Okay, but anyway, back to my mom. So of course, I'm already in town, and I and we're quite a ways away. So my automatic thought was, sorry, I keep watching these people. I don't want people walking behind me. That's just, I don't like that. But anyhow, I called my neighbor and or my neighbors, and to see if they couldn't possibly go out and check on her for me and maybe hang out with her until I was able to get there, which was, I mean, I was on my way to get my kid, and I told her as soon as I got there, we got to go now. I mean, it wasn't even time for her to get off yet, but I was like, no, we've got to go. And that was all cool with her boss and everything. They understood the emergency, and uh, we know them personally. And a guy just pulled up in a Jeep over here and just sitting there looking at me. But anyhow, so whenever I talked to Mom, she was, on the phone, and I talked to her, and she was distraught, but she said she was sitting at her computer, and just got like extremely dizzy all of a sudden, and just felt like she was about to fall out of her chair. She was afraid to try to get up to go lay down or even to move to the couch or anything. So, I convinced her to just hang tight, just be still, and that I would call and I would get somebody over there, like right away. And so that's what she did, and thankfully my neighbor, they did go over, and then I called my mom right back and let her know that they were on their way, and they had got there actually while I was still on the phone with her. And so we kind of went back and forth with the phone call. Mom hung up on me as soon as she seen that they had pulled in. Um, so she, had to get up and let him in, but I mean, it wouldn't have mattered to me. Whatever they had to do to get in there to get to her, that, whatever had to be done, had to be done. But she was able to let him in. But as soon as she started moving, she started getting, really nauseous and just sick, and like I said, we were just there and she was fine. I showed, no concern about leaving, I mean, I check on her all the time, daily, multiple times daily. There's some ducks over there too. I'll just leave it right there. Let's see if you can, I don't know if you can see them. They're kind of in the shade. But anyhow, so he told me, he was like, well, I want to take the phone outside. That way she, can't hear me. And he told me then that, because he was assessing the situation for me. And so he told me that he was rather alarmed, that if it was him, that he would be calling an ambulance, getting her, somebody out there to help her, because he said that she showed signs of a heart attack, and which, my gosh, I'm not there, and so yeah, okay. And he said that his dad had actually had a massive heart attack, and he said that the same signs that, once mom started talking to him and once he seen her, you know, what she, the symptoms that she was showing, that it was the same thing that showed up with his dad, with his dad's heart attack. So I hung up, and his wife, who has been in the medical field off and on for several years, I called her, and she went over for me to, check her blood pressure and just look at her from a medical perspective, if that makes any sense. But right before I called her, I called 911 and got EMTs um, to head out that way. Here comes another truck coming around. But anyway, these people. Um, and so we never did see the ambulance on our way back out, and they were coming from town just like we were. But luckily they got there. I got home. Sarah and I we got her ready, got her stuff ready because we figured it was going to be an overnight stay. Um, you never can tell. You have to prepare. So we took everything with us, everything except for her shoes. Doggone it. We forgot her shoes. But anyway, we got her to the hospital, or the ambulance got her to the hospital, and thank God. I am so thankful that we did call the ambulance. They asked me, do you want to transport her over, or do you want us to? Well, I wanted them to because she was sick. They could help her. I have to concentrate on driving, and so yeah. But I am thankful that we took her by ambulance because the waiting at the emergency room was so incredibly long. You know what? The wind is getting crazy out here, so I'm going to pause you and head back toward the car. Alright, I didn't make it to the car, but I come to the bench. There's a Jeep sitting over here to the right of me. That's just sitting there. Doing the same thing I'm doing. Well, probably not what I'm doing, but anyway, they were able to get mom in a room fairly quick. Just within like 15-20 minutes. And they let me and Sarah go back with her and sit with her, and as soon as we got there, oh, here comes that Jeep. I'm going to have to pause right here while they come around. Alright, now he's gone. Alright, very short time of waiting. I have papers right over here that's flopping in the wind. Mom told me as soon as I walked in that they had, in the ambulance, they had given her 3 aspirin, 2 nitroglycerin tablets, Mofran, I think is how you say it, for nausea, and then something else for pain. And she was having real tightness in her chest, pains across the back of her shoulders and down her arms, nausea and vomiting, and just, sure signs of, her heart was, there was something going on. So, but once they got there, they ran an EKG, which came back good. The doctor did let us know that her heart was functioning properly and that it was healthy, as far as they could tell. Hang on, another vehicle. All right. It's getting busy. I told you there was going to be traffic. But anyway, they did release her. We were there for, I don't know, about 6 hours, I guess. They did release her, and discharge diagnosis was atypical chest pain, hypomagnesium, magnesium, I can't say that word. Nausea and vomiting and urinary tract infection. Imagine that, a urinary tract infection. I never would have thought, right? Mhm. And if you, that is sarcasm, just saying. My mom is the world's worst, absolute worst at drinking water. Okay, guys, if you do not drink water, your body is going to shut down. Everything starts to dry up, shrivel, and malfunction. That's just the facts. I don't care who you are, you have to have water. No questions to it. It's not going to make you sick. What is going to make you sick is the fact of not drinking it. She was showing sure signs of a heart attack. A heart attack caused from a urinary tract infection, which is caused from the lack of water being taken into your body. You know, she has had these symptoms before in the past several times and has been taken to the hospital. This will make her second time taken by ambulance. The first time that they've actually released her to go home the same night. I am very thankful for that because I didn't think that would happen. Um, but anyway, my point being is, you guys, you have to drink your water because if you don't, like I said, everything starts to dry up and shrivel up, malfunction. It's your heart, your brain, your liver, your kidneys, your everything. Everything. You have to drink your water to flush out the toxins that are within your system. You have to. Or you'll be making a trip to the hospital thinking you're possibly having a massive heart attack. I mean, come on. It's an easy fix. You can do it on your own. Um, but now I just had to drop off 3 prescriptions that they wrote out, which one is an antibiotic because she does have a massive infection, um, urinary tract infection, and magnesium because she's not taking any in because she's not, yeah, she takes vitamins, but you know, the vitamins are all fine and dandy, but they are just a supplement. That don't mean that that's all you need. It, does that make sense? You get the magnesium out of the water, you know, and it will help you. The water keeps your muscles from spasming. She has muscle spasms, you know, in her legs and everywhere, pretty much muscle spasms, and that can be very well prevented by drinking the water. You know, I know this may be sounding like a little rant, and perhaps it is, because it just breaks my heart that she don't realize the damage that she's causing to herself simply by just not drinking the water. Just plain water, guys. You know, not the tea or not coffee, you know, not stuff sprinkled in it, whatever. Just drink water. It's 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 meant to be. So why not? It's not going to hurt you. The only thing that's going to hurt you is your stubborn ways, not paying attention to what anybody says, not even the physicians. You know, she thinks I'm horrible. She thinks I'm just being mean to her. But it's not me being mean. It's me loving her and me wanting her to be around for many, many more years. Um, I mean, I would be lost without my mom. I mean, come on. She's all I got left. So, yeah. Don't put yourself through this, guys. Don't put yourself through being sick just because you think water's gross and nasty. You know, it's just water. Anyway. Alright, guys. I guess I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I dropped her prescriptions off. They're supposed to be texting me as soon as they get them ready. And it's probably about that time. I don't know. But I guess it's time for me to get off my soapbox and get this day started. Anyhow, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Don't forget to look up. Be thankful for this beautiful, beautiful day. Find beauty in every moment. And until next time, guys, I love you. Peace out. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.